All right, guys, so it is that time of year again. It is the beginning of winter, so that means bikes on Marketplace are going up cheaper. I love it, I love it, I love it. It is build season. I'm always in the market for 0304s, F4Is, all that stuff. But today, I got tagged in something all the way out in Ohio. 2003, 2004 636 in mint condition. It has, you know, like 9,000 miles, and I was like, screw it, I want to go get it. I talked to the guy today, working for him. I was like, you know, you're only 6 hours away, I might as well go make the drive. So I'm going through downtown right now. I gotta stop at a bank, get some cash, and go check this out.
6.5 hours later.
All right, guys, so we just made it here to Ohio. We got the 2003, 2004 636 OEM fairings, OEM tank. I wanted to run you guys through some things that you really want to check when you're buying a bike like this, because there's some common stuff with the 0304s that I've gotten fooled over with before. The first things first, the easiest thing to check is the engine mounts right here. Make sure your frame isn't cracked in any of these spots. It's really common when a guy's put a cage on it or something like that for the frame to be cracked right there. Of course, you want to check the VIN, make sure that's all clean. And another big thing too that I think people forget about is coming in here to check this VIN on the motor. Way back in there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but barely right there, you can see it says ZX636 and then a bunch of other numbers. If it says ZX600, you're probably not getting the bike that you think you're getting. You're getting a 600 when you're not getting a 636. I also like the bike to warm up to operating temp to make sure that the fan comes on and everything like that works properly. You also want to get on it, make sure the clutch isn't slipping, anything like that, and make sure you're all good. I really do appreciate Josh and Ian for making my way out here and not a lemon, so I appreciate that and them being honest with me. And it's definitely a rare find as these bikes get older. This one only has 9,000 miles on it, so we got it all loaded up. We got some of these rollers ready to go since we spent all of our money on an 0304. Big plans for this thing, real big plans. I got done doing a test ride when I was off camera. Of course, I was not gonna hold my phone at the same time, but she's a little dirty. He said it sat for a while, so yeah, it's got that dust on it, but man, like nice OEM fairings like that is so rare to find. I mean, everything it just needs a good bath, and it runs great. I idled, made sure the fan came on, just checked that the rotors weren't warped, anything like that. I feel like it was worth the trip. Made a 6-hour trip all the way out here to get it, but these things are getting so rare that I feel like it's worth it more and more. Excited to get this thing back to the house, washed up, and in some daylight. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm gonna eat my dinner and get back on the road. I'm out of here.
Day 2.
Oh damn, you see that shine? Woo! Gotta put a little elbow grease in there.
Good.
You're gonna need some others on this shit.
First thing we did was take that foot brake spring off. That was right away. Grab the channel locks, toss it. The lever is gonna be nice. Put a one finger on there. Shout out to Dank with the loaner lever. All right, guys. So Dank just left. We got the bike all prettied up. You know, took some degreaser to it, washed it all. Got a lot of the dust off of it. Really starting to see what a well taken care of bike this was. It was just stored and preserved pretty much. It's got some nicks on it and stuff like that, as to be expected. With a bike this old, this is gonna get dented in anyway, and these are the major scratches on the tank right there. So nothing on the sides, and that's all you're gonna see, because we're gonna pound this in and put HT Moto on it. Just put the one finger clutch on it. It feels great. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to help myself but to take this thing for a test ride. I'm gonna do an oil change on it really quick, clean that chain, and make sure everything's good to go. Do one little final inspection. All right, guys, so we got some fresh oil in there, nice amber colored. And I know I've covered this before in videos years ago, but this is what I run. I'm not sponsored by either of them. They don't even know I exist, but Lucas Pure Synthetic Oil Stabilizer. I run it 1 to 10 ratio. So, you know, for every 10 I put in this, I put 1 in that. I'll normally just do a funnel full of this and, you know, put a whole thing of Rotella T6 in there. And yes, that is heavy duty diesel oil. I vouch by it. A lot of other stunters vouch by it. It's good stuff. So we got some fresh fluid in her. She's feeling a lot better, and I'm going to start it up and maybe go for a rip. All right, let's see if we can rev her up a little bit. She needed to clear out her system there. Woohoo! This thing is awesome! Wow, I like the stock gearing. It's kind of different. It's nice. I haven't rode a stock gearing bike in so long. I guess I should try a staggered, right? Woo! Man, this thing is nice. Stock bike. Look at that. I put the stunt seat on it just so I could do staggers really quick, but other than that, it's all stock. It's awesome. Stock brakes, stock gearing, stock clip-ons, all the stuff that I like to put on bikes is not on this bike just yet. Woo! Man, this thing just floats. I love it. All right, guys, the moment you've all been waiting for. Brian, what on earth are you doing with a stock 636? Are you going to hang on to this thing? Is this going to be your stoppie bike? Are you raffling this off like everyone else? And the answer to all that would be no. What I am doing is a full stunt build on the channel, documenting every little thing I'm doing to it. Handbrake, gearing, cage, subcage, gas tank, clip-ons, front brakes, everything. I'm doing everything on it. It's going to be a full stunt build. But wait, it gets so much better. When it is all said and done by the end of this season, one of you watching this video will get this bike. This bike is going to be a giveaway. Now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, Brian, are you crazy? You're just going to give away a bike? What's your theory? How are you going to do it all? Well, the theory behind it is I already have very supportive people to the channel on Patreon, and I want to continue to give back to them. So, starting from now all the way until this build is done, every dollar that you pledge on my Patreon is one entry into winning this bike. So if you pledge $5 a month and you do that for 3 months, you have 15 entries. If you pledge $20 a month for 4 months, you have 80 entries. And I will keep track of all the entries over the months. It's really easy to do on the Patreon there. And at the end of it, I will select one person on a live video out of a huge tin on poker chips, just like everyone else does, so it's totally random, and you have the chance to win this bike. So guys, why am I doing it this way? For several reasons. The first is to bring more videos to you guys, to inform more people throughout the stunt community, and just broaden our horizons with the channel. The second reason is that somebody at the end of this is going to get a bike for practically nothing. Not only are the pledges every month funding the build and helping the build continue, but at the end of the build series, one of the people that have been helping throughout the months of this build will get the bike. So guys, if you want to help support the channel and be entered in to win a 636, kind of once in a lifetime thing, a full build, make sure to get over to the Patreon, sign up now so you get more entries in, and yeah, just do something that you guys can afford for a couple months, and at the end of all this bike is getting given away to one of you. I am so excited for it. The hype is so real already. I just appreciate everybody that's helped me along the way with this channel, and this is a huge way for me giving back. I've been on Patreon now for 1.5 years, and the community we foster there is awesome, and I want to continue to support the people that are going over there and have been over there. So this is my way of doing it, and this build is going to be for you guys, regardless or not. If you're on the Patreon, you're going to see the whole build, but at the end of it all, somebody who's on there is going to get the chance to win this. Alright guys, I'm super excited to start this build, start this giveaway. Woo! And give this bike to a really deserving patron. Lift it up. Oh, you know I will. Decent. You don't like the blue? It's a little bit harder, but it makes burnouts easier. The burnout, because your weight's farther off the rear tire. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You can drift them. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get out of here today. I've done enough wheelies. I've been pushing my luck already on this stock bike. I'm falling in love with it more by the second, and I'm wanting to do the giveaway less and less, but I am super excited about doing this. It's something I've always wanted to do on this channel. Ever since I started it, I've been like, man, that would be so cool to give away a bike to somebody who has supported me like that throughout the months. So it is not too late to join this giveaway. It's gonna be going on all throughout from now up until when this build is done. So every dollar you pledge is an entry into the giveaway. Everybody's winning here. You guys are getting content on the stunt world, on the stunt build. You're helping support a channel that already does good in the community. And I think the real reason that a lot of people are gonna enter now is you have the chance to win an 0304 with a full build that's never been stunted before. Who else gets to do that? So please do. The link is down in the description. Pledge whatever you can a month, and I hope the best of luck to each and every one of you. My fingers is crossed for each and every one of you. I would love to enter myself, but that would be a conflict of interest, so good luck, and I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.